Well, you're going to the ship anyway. It's it's on the coast. Ship's on the coast. Don't let him drive your shit. Go ahead. Catch you outside. How about that? Okay. Um, maybe. It should be gone. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's out. Yeah, the ship should be empty. Oh, I gotta restart it for that to happen. Let me know when you're ready for the restart.
Sometimes it seems all.
For what? Oh, the reset. Are you guys all ready? Baby, you ready? Okay. Okay. It's over. Like that was a while ago. I got outside after he got up. I didn't know he fell. No.
Revelio.
What?
So his back is probably going to be out tomorrow.
What? Yeah. Or a revolver. Okay.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Can you burn down your house?
Hell. Brush the... I've got Elden Ring. I played the shit out of that. Playthrough.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
What level? That's pretty good.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting.
Yeah, I was
why
on
don't you show our
playthrough
new
6,
student
and
the
I'm
measles in
536.
Father's pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Yeah, I did that, but we and some friends, we played it through, each looking for specific, like, types of weapons. Like, I was looking for shields while he was looking for the scimitars.
Enough to buy something
And
for
we
ages.
combined all our shit.
Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tus peculiar.
Get more people.
Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone. That's really not funny. Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training.
Well, you thought wrong, bitch.
He was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels, just as you did with Gerald.
No Canadian says A.
I do.
Because you're weird.
Oh, I just... Sorry, kitty.
really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
What?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so
What?
that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I
Hold on a second.
certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say.
What?
It means that something or someone is a welcome
Yeah, it's
surprise.
gonna keep spawning.
At least
I
that's
have
what
to
we
delete it.
decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind.
What do you mean?
Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Oh, yeah, a few
in the
people come in.
forest.
Yeah, no. I'm never not doing that. I fucking hate that thing. No. Yeah, I ain't fucking doing that. Possibly. I'm trying to fucking... What the fuck was I supposed to be doing? He said you need... Oh, that truck. That fucking truck. Cause I don't want people to know where I am all the goddamn time. It's bad enough I gotta put a bounty on myself all the fucking time. No. No. I just don't like the heat map. Maybe I'll turn it on for Purge. I play the friggin' announcement too. Over the radio in the game. Yeah, my radio station. Oh, that's getting changed right, meow. Yeah, if I don't have to be running the trader and all this other bullshit all the time. I like drugs. The heli crashes are working really well.
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
You'll see. I promise you have nothing to fear. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Yep. What I think you mean.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent?
He just took his headset off.
Go on, introduce yourself to her.
What?
But
Who?
be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
On your left, you keep going.
What? Yeah. Oh,
I knew it.
I
don't
just said
think
I'd give you
ever seen
the
Hitler
strike.
talk to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on
Well,
her
you can
every
have one or
once in
the
a
other
while.
because you only did half the
With her
job.
besties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
I'm not sure. I gotta test it again. I don't know. I have to think about it. He's not a trader right now, so I don't know.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden
I
Forest?
just been holding circle. I put one of them in my hand and the other one I highlight. I hold circle. And it'll take you out of there and you just hold R2.
I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Yeah, after it takes
Professor
you out of the
Howard
menu, you
mentioned
gotta hold
poachers
R2.
as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
There we go.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Revelio.
Yep.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What? No. This one time at band camp,
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Oh! Fuck you! I died.
Of course.
Yes.
You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
It was an accident. It was an accident. Shut up. Trying to figure out how to...
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywigs things for Gareth if he's stiffed his concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Revelio.
Finish him. Because he's a fucking gentleman.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Not you.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around.
What? Okay, what'd you say? Say it again. After the next reset, it's not going to spawn anymore, so I don't care. 6 of the last one, so 10. So 45 minutes.
Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogwarts, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise? Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving.
I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea.
Revelio.
Those statues aren't demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. Up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Alohomora.
Done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle after all. Revelio.
Hello, Homora. Revelio. Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation.
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom. Revelio.
Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot with
Hello, Homora. Revelio.
How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too. That's good. 50 house points.
Are we?
Revelio.
Not at the moment, no. Playing
plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Blackman.
Revenue.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
How's that?
Revelio.
Pay close attention to the next match, if there ever is one.
I suppose you should. Surely you have better things to do than risk detention by wandering where you shouldn't.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Yeah. Shit, I'll have it beat by next week. Nah, I'm joking. This game's huge. There's fucking so much to do. Oh, you got lots of different spells. You can fuck people up. They're already talking about a multiplayer mode too. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Ps5. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Oxmead, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance?
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can...
Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come.
I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself.
Hello, Homora.
I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting years. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked...
Revelio.
...using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Mine now, guys.
In quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. and I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
You're all fired.
Revelio. Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a Wigan tree. Fortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a
She's gonna
twig.
yell at me because
The little
she thinks
beast
I'm gonna go sleep
gouged
on
the
the couch.
professor's eyes quite fiercely. Terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on
She's like a
returning to the
hippie
greenhouse.
version of
Within a week,
the Wendy's girl.
he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage. So it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, His resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumour would have it, he developed a sudden interest in dragons. One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.